Right, Rich.
Hiya.
So, Tyres is back for season 2. So I figured what we could do is write an episode of it.
Yeah, I'm game.
So we've got an episode idea. Shane is offered an office.
Yeah.
That's all we've got so far. So he's given Shane an office and saying, today you try and run the day-to-day and I'll, supervise.
Maybe we just do that. Shane's like, I could do this better than you. And then Will's like, oh, really? You could do this? All this? You can do all this? You can put up with silly jokes and the warps coming in all the time, just, And he's like, yeah, I'd fucking rock.
So they switch roles for the day.
Yeah.
Shane is in charge and Will just gets the laser boat and puts stupid sunglasses on.
Yeah, I think Shane's sort of like a really good mechanic and engineer, but maybe it's a slow day, and as soon as Will takes over that role, they get slammed.
And then Shane's just in the office with his feet up.
Yeah.
This job's easy.
Minute one in there. Maybe that mechanic dude, I forgot his name, the quiet one, is a Cal. He's like, maybe he's like monitoring them as like a competition thing. He's like the arbiter.
Right. Oh yeah, he's like got a tally going. Like, I don't know why. Whenever one of them does something right, they'll get a point.
Yeah, so minute one, it just says minute one of the competition, like a title card. And it's just Shane in the office going, I'm going to change this place. And Carl's like, what do you mean? It's only for a day. And he's like, no, dude, imagine. Mini bar in the corner. Mini bar in the corner.
He's got to order a mini bar.
Yeah, in fact, he sits up straight away and goes, fuck, that's amazing. And it just cuts to Will in the body shop. And he's walking around just doing all Shaneism going, hey, how are you? Yeah. You okay? And then maybe Carl scares and goes, what are you doing? And he's like, just chilling, being cool. Making jokes.
He leans against the car and slips.
Maybe it pulls out a lead going into the car itself and the oil starts going everywhere.
Yeah.
And then
Will's like, someone should clean that. And Carl's like, you're the one who cleans that. Yeah.
And then he's like, oh. And then it just puts back to front of house, maybe with Kayla. Maybe loads of cars start pulling in. And there's been a pile. I don't know. There's been
what's something that causes damage to a lot of cars at once? I think I've got it, man.
Go on.
Sometimes on motorways when people stand on bridges and drop rocks off.
Yeah.
Could there be kids up the road doing that to a bunch of cars?
They're waiting for WAPs, the two red dudes, and they haven't turned up. And I was like, where the fuck are they? And it just cuts to them on the bridge going, this is amazing. And they just keep dropping. And it's the little campaign to get more cars coming in.
Oh man, could Shane have organised that?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Shane just completely forgot he'd done it last night, blacked out. So yeah, and then it cuts back to the office and Shane's looking out and he's like, fuck, gotta do the mini battle. And then basically he gets everyone starting to go into battle stations, and it's only what do you reckon? It's just smash wind mirrors,
windscreens and stuff. Yeah, because we have a bit earlier in the episode, man, where they're talking and maybe Will's feeling down about something and he's like, what do you do when you're angry, Shane? And he goes, well, my granddad always said to me, write your feelings on a rock and chuck it as far as you can. Could that lead into when Will is cleaning out the cars, brushing all the glass away, he finds a rock with a feeling on it, and he's like, hang on.
Yeah, and it just says horny on it. Yeah. And then Will's like, Shane, what's this? You literally just told me. You just told me this is what you did. So if you've organised this whole thing. And he's like, Shane's like, dude, I've been here all morning. Started hitting the brewskis because the minibar's here and it can't be plugged in yet because it's all chocker. So he's just drinking the beers before it gets. So he's slowly getting more drunk.
You know how the show sometimes leans on tropes and stuff? Could they just reuse that joke where he's holding one of the little the minibar bottles and going, I feel like a giant? we just chuck that in there.
Maybe Carl comes in and goes, Shane, and he's like, what, dude? I'm busy. Goes, you're doing Will things, but you're currently doing Shane things. And then Will smiles and goes, that's right. And grabs the beer and goes, I'm the giant now. Takes 2 more and goes into the back. And Shane's sweating, looking at the front going, fuck.
So is Cal marking this off each time?
Yeah.
What is he marking? Is he marking who can do each other's jobs better?
Yeah, the
or
Shaneisms
who can
and
be
the
the other
Willisms,
person?
maybe. How well Shane could be Will and how well Will can be Shane.
Okay, yeah. So
So do you think they don't try? They start doing the worst versions of each other. So Will says all Shane does is drink and get blackout in the back. And then Shane's like, all Will does is embarrass himself and traumatize customers. So he's in the front going, I'm Will. I may not look like him today, but I'm fucking insane. I'm off my meds.
There's got to be a bit where Will tries to flirt with a woman, like Shane would.
Yeah, like maybe he's
and it
floated
just like
back.
backfires.
He's just in the front with all the cars. He's trying to do crowd control, and he's got like 2 beers, and he keeps going around going, "Hey, I got a spare one, and I don't want to drink alone." And by the third woman goes, "I keep hearing you ask the same hit-up line, okay? You can't just recycle." And then Shane's like, even Shane overhears and goes, "No, dude." You can't.
Will's like, but Shane always said it was a numbers game. Will, you've only got 2 beers. You can't make that offer to everyone.
Does Stavros ring up at some point going, why am I getting fucking TikToks of your shop full of cars? Yeah. And why am I seeing wops? Why am I seeing wops on the fucking on the evening news? And they're like, what do you mean? It's like, they're throwing fucking rocks from the rooftops with feelings on them.
That's got to be where Shane realises that he caused this. Yeah. Like, he only just puts it together. And like, oh, I did do that.
And then, yeah, maybe
even though he was saying before, no, he didn't.
Yeah. Do you reckon that's why they have a big sit down? And then Shane goes, look, Will, you do a great job, an amazing job here. Like, it's very clear that I'm the cool guy.
The paychecks always get paid on time.
Yeah, they get paid on time. You know, I can buy my brewskis. It's chill. Yeah. It's fucking, So maybe we should go back. Like, I do the cool shit. I get chicks. You stand out here taking a flag. It's yeah. And Will's like, it's so nice you'd say that. Like, you know what, Shane? You can be me. You can be me. He turns around and he sees like more police there, and I was like, right, great, I'm gonna go to the back.
If the police have just showed up, they've got to go in and go, which one of you is Shane? And
do we end on both of them pointing at each other and it ends? And then in the back, like as the credits are rolling, it zooms in on Carl's thing, and it's just like a little Sudoku, or like he's doing it's just a page of the Superman S's.
So he wasn't doing the tally.
Yeah, he wasn't doing the thing. He was just floating around pretending he was doing anything.
Yeah,